This podcast is sponsored by BuyBiz.io. Discover premium AI-driven online businesses for sale, perfect for standalone growth or seamless integration. Explore now at BuyBiz.io to kickstart your digital success.
Industry-specific merger considerations, explained simply for everyone. Learn the key things businesses consider during mergers across different industries, regulations, culture, tech, and more with real examples to keep you in the know. Industry-specific merger considerations, what you need to know. Hey, so you've probably heard a ton about mergers and acquisitions lately, right? Companies buying each other out, teaming up, or just shaking up the market. But here's the thing. Mergers aren't just about signing a piece of paper and suddenly calling it a day. There are a ton of industry-specific factors that come into play, and that's what makes it so interesting and complicated when you look closer. Let me walk you through some of the major things businesses have to think about, specifically within their industry when considering a merger, because the details really do matter. Whether it's tech, healthcare, manufacturing, or retail, every industry has its own quirks that can either make these deals a huge win or a big headache. 1. Regulatory hurdles. One of the first things on the list is usually regulation. For example, in highly regulated fields like healthcare or finance, merging companies have to jump through extra legal hoops. It's not just about business strategy. Sometimes government agencies like the FTC or FDA have to give their thumbs up before anything happens. This can slow down deals or even block them entirely if they think competition will suffer. 2. Cultural fit and workforce considerations. Every industry develops its own culture and work environment, which can be make or break during a merger. A tech startup and a long-established manufacturing firm might have wildly different ways of working. When companies in the same industry merge, ensuring the teams gel well can avoid massive shakeups and productivity losses. Otherwise, it's not uncommon to see key employees quit, disrupting business continuity. 3. Supply chains and operational integration. This is massive in industries like manufacturing, retail, or consumer goods. A merger isn't just about combining products or services, but often involves harmonizing supply chains. If the two companies rely on different suppliers or have different logistics strategies, combining these can be a huge project in itself. Failure to do this smartly can lead to delays, increased costs, or stock shortages. So people in these industries have to scrutinize this aspect carefully. 4. Technology and infrastructure compatibility. In tech industries, software and system compatibility isn't just a nice-to-have, it's critical. If one company runs on old legacy systems and the other uses cloud-based platforms, merging IT infrastructure becomes a major challenge. This is one reason why many tech mergers focus on businesses that align closely in their use of technology. Otherwise, the cost and time to integrate can neutralize any potential benefits from the merger. 5. Customer base and brand reputation. In retail or consumer-driven industries, the overlap or differences in customer bases matter a lot. A merger might help a company reach new demographics or geographic areas, but it might also cause brand confusion or alienate existing customers. Careful marketing and brand management post-merger are essential to maintain loyalty and avoid hurting sales. 6. Financial and valuation challenges. Lastly, evaluating companies within the same industry can be tricky due to different growth stages, competition, or market value swings. For example, tech companies might be valued on future potential in IP, while a traditional industrial firm is looked at mainly by current assets and earnings. Mergers need to consider how to fairly value the companies and negotiate the deal accordingly. By now, you're probably thinking, wow, that sounds pretty complex. And it is. But that's why expert advice and specialized marketplaces can be super helpful. Speaking of which, If you're curious about business acquisitions, particularly in AI-based industries, have a look at Archiboi Holdings' AI-based businesses for sale. They list various AI-driven companies, and it's a great way to see firsthand how emerging tech businesses prepare for mergers or sales, reflecting many of these industry-specific considerations. Explore our listings today. Whether you're a potential buyer, seller, or just curious about how business mergers work in different fields, checking out real-world examples can give you some solid insights. Jump over to Archiboi Holdings' AI-based businesses for sale and browse through the diverse opportunities waiting out there. You might find a perfect fit or just get inspired by the innovation happening in the marketplace. Alright, next time you hear about a merger on the news, you'll know there's way more going on behind the scenes than just a handshake and a press release.